I'll be discussing film The Prestige. Who was the antagonist, who was the protagonist, what the role antagonist plays in this film. So the film is all about magic. They starts with when a magic happens. First they take a pledge what they're gonna do. Like in this one, the magician says that he's gonna disappear the bird, which is the pledge. The second is the turn when the bird is being disappeared, and the third is prestige when the bird comes back. So these are the steps for magic. These are the two friends, Angia and Borden. Borden being the protagonist, Angia being the antagonist, which is yet to discover. They are two friends, magicians. Borden believes in real magic and how to present it and to learn more and more about it. Angia is more focused towards money. The entire film revolves around one major technique, the disappearing man. The entire film is focused on the perspective of Angia, his journey of finding the truth of Borden's disappearing man magic trick. Angia so focused in order to find that trick that as a viewer we understand that the protagonist is Angia. But that's not the truth, because in the end Angia loses and Borden wins. Borden doesn't give up on giving his trick to the world. Towards the end, the journey comes to conclusion. Angia understands that he was just rushing to find Borden's books and just to get the secret revealed, whereas the secret was in double. Angia also found this machine where he could copy himself. Towards the end, when Angia found the secret diary of Borden and he reads it all, he understands that the secret is not in the book. He takes the clues from that book and start his own journey to make a new trick of the same act, disappearing men. So he strived to find this machine, and when he got it, he disappeared. The machine basically duplicates anything that goes inside that machine. Therefore, Angia went inside the machine and makes the copy of himself. So when the show starts, he duplicates himself by going into the machine, but in real life he is actually killing himself and his duplicate version on the other hand of the stage. Likewise, people appreciate, but in the end the magic wasn't real. He was actually dying to get himself a copied version. On the other hand, Borden didn't cheat the trick, whereas Borden and Felon lived one life together. They both dressed up identically and sacrificed each other's life in order to present the disappearing men technique. They shared their life throughout, and this was the secret till the end that it was revealed. Not to the world, but just to the viewers. Since start of the film, the character Sarah knew that sometimes Borden is the real Borden and sometimes he's not really the real one, depicting Fallon as they both shared life. So sometimes Fallon is with Sarah and sometimes Borden is with Sarah. So entire film revolves around this confusion whether who is the protagonist, who is the antagonist, as the entire movie falls along the perspective of Angia. But yet again, in the end, Angia was the antagonist and Borden/Fallon were the protagonists. So yes, the film was a bit confusing, but yet again it also shows a perspective that an antagonist can also be the protagonist, and same goes for a protagonist can also be an antagonist. This film was directed by Christopher Nolan, and he was able to showcase that a person, even an antagonist person, will have a protagonist element of himself. Therefore, every human being is antagonist and protagonist at the same time. In the end, both of the characters struggled. The Borden lost Sarah, and Angia was dying again and again in order to prove the man disappearing trick.